Apparently we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone that's already in the chat. Everyone's been chatting. Had to sort out my coffee, had to sort out a couple of things. Let's get the screen on. Now, are we ready for a revolution? Well, that's the problem. Farmer Envoy Extreme, smash that like button for a revolution. Smash that like button. Anyway, we are live. Hello, everybody. I've gone live more times this week than I've done the rest of the year, haven't I? I've done my walk and talks, to be fair. Done my walk and talks live from my phone. But as far as gaming goes and that kind of stuff. But anyway, here we are. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Goggle Pop's in the house. Hello, Barris. Awesome. Rob Shepherd, Yoss. The mighty Yoss. Scorpion Taz, Dragonstar, Brian, Smoke and Coin. Good morning, good evening. Hello, hello. Well, this is not going to be what I think you're expecting. On the thumbnail it says breaking news. And it is breaking news. And it's not good breaking news either. I did after yesterday's episode, and yesterday's episode wasn't supposed to be controversial. It wasn't supposed to be inciting revolt or revolution or animosity. It wasn't the point of it at all. Good morning, Hydra, John, Stephen, Dace, Pete, hello, hello, Niall, Gavin Denchfield, Trucker Matsy, Pitsy Games, Alan, William, Fritter from Sweden, Michael, hello. So, this is... I'm going to say what I always say. I'm going to say what I always say. This is not going to be a particularly long stream. You know how that always goes. And here's for why. If we go back to my screen, we'll see it in a moment. Is it news about me breaking? Well, that's the thing. It's kind of ironic. When I say breaking news... apologies for my glowing red face as well. I had the log burner on because it was cold out here this morning, and blimey, it got so hot in here. I had to open the door, so I'm a bit... whew. So anyway, Hydra, you've got it in one. My save game is broken. Episode number 21, The Final Frontier. These were the exploits of the farm ship MrSealyp. Its multi-episode mission to explore strange new crops, to seek out new livestock and new productions, to boldly go where a few people have already gone before. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, the red face is the stove. I need makeup. Someone just come and dab me. It's this is the problem, because the sun's, or the sun, yeah, the light is coming in from the window. Bouncing off my polished dome, off the top of my dome. So let's get back onto the game screen. So here we are, and I have a problem. The problem is this. Honestly, MrSealyp said, why don't you help the Discord guys? Maybe they can help you. Thank you to Richard who messaged me yesterday, because I said I'd had a couple of game crashes on Frontier, which I hadn't done for a long time. Couldn't work out. Need to put a hat on. That would get even hotter if I put a hat on. I've got a couple of woolly hats. I could plug my merch and put a MrSealyp baseball cap on if you want. Yeah, it does look like I've been out in the sun. Anyway, so Richard said about clearing my cache, so I went on to, when I turned on the PlayStation, kept on the power button, went in and cleared the cache. So I'd had a couple of game crashes. Now I've been clearing stuff off of the map, trying to clear it as much as I possibly could. So here's the situation. You can't see because my little camera thing's in the way at the moment, but let's just move that up to there for the moment. Let's just put it there. So if I go down to, because I'm doing this on multiplayer, if I click on this and go to create game, which is where I need to be, and I go to my Frontier save. Now I've got all of my mods that I have had. Now I know what people are going to say. I know people are going to say it's a mod conflict. Have I added a mod in at all? Since I finished the Let's Play yesterday, I haven't added a thing. I came out of the game, all good. So what we'll do is we'll start her up. Connecting to server. You watch this work now. This was going up to 26, 27% and then crashing. And it's going to work now. Just to prove me wrong. Which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Whoa. See what I mean? I have accepted and reported. Well, I haven't accepted. I refuse to accept. I refuse to accept. So here's what I've been doing. So this is, I thought, rather than just me right, so it's still about mod conflict now. So I thought, well, if I can't get on here at all, I was just going to have I was just going to post and say, look, sorry, that's the end of the Let's Play. And that's not fair on people that have been following the Let's Play. But after the episode yesterday, with all the stuff I was talking about, my mind went straight to, is it a conspiracy? Is it some kind of, have they shut me down? Has it been kind of, that's it, no more? He's inciting rebellion among the farming community. No, I don't know. That's where my brain went because of yesterday's episode. So anyway, I'll go back to multiplayer again, go to create a game, go back out to Frontier, and this time I will deselect all of the extra mods. So any extra mod, gone. But when I press continue, there are the required mods, which is fine. They're part of the game. So click on that and we'll go again. And I guarantee it will get 27% and it will crash again. So, Manway, yes, it is only Frontier. I'll show you that in a moment. Because what I'm finding is... boom, gone again. So, accept and report. Go back in again. Smash that like button, people. I need likes. I need to go up the algorithm. And this is not helping. This is horrendous. Yos takes responsibility. Thank you, Yos. Stood up. All right. So, Grizz. No, this is another reason why I wanted to do this. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Gogglepop. This is a good reason to use Gportal for your multiplayer Let's Plays. Because it auto saves a backup of the save games. Which I haven't done. So if you're looking for an affordable multiplayer server provider, Gportal is the way to go, people. Right, so multiplayer. So I wanted to go through and explain all of this as I went. This is why I'm doing the live stream. Because I thought if I just post and say it's not working, people will say it's this, it's this, it's this, it's this. So I thought what we'll do, we'll go live and we can go through all of this, this, and this is. So I will show you. If I go to create game, and this time I go to my Court Farms. So I'm connecting to the server for Court Farm. Farm, not farms, sorry. So, hello Faber Farming, Steve M, Niall. So I will try that in a moment. So we've gone past 27% already. Don't crash on me. This work. There we go. Right. So it's not multiplayer because my Court Farms is loading up on my multiplayer and Bally Spring is loading up on multiplayer. So it's not the multiplayer because I thought that'd be the next thing people say. Multiplayer's been down. It's been a problem. So as you can see, come on to there. Come out of there. My Court Farm multiplayer is working fine. My Bally Spring multiplayer is also working fine. So, it could be Clutch. Clutch does have a tendency to break things, as does DJ. Anyway, so I first of all I thought mods. That's why I deselected all the mods. Went on, still not loading. So it's not mods. It's got to be something wrong with what I did on the map itself. Something I've removed, something I've adjusted, something I've done. Super chat, the super chat is working, and I've turned these up. Thank you, Goggle Pop. So yeah, super chat is now working. I didn't have it turned on in the last episode. So I'm about 80% sure it's related to one of the posts you can cut down to remove buildings. No, that was the last thing I did in the Let's Play, wasn't it? I cut that post down. So yeah, map and multiplayer combo could be that. So I panicked. So I thought, you know what? I'll go live. I'll show everybody. I'll come on. Like I say, this is not. This is the final frontier. This is the last episode. Not that it's what people wanted to see. It's certainly not what I wanted to do. Thank you, Verdas. It's working. It is. Thank you, Verdas. It's very kind of you. I hope I'm saying that right. It does back up my save games, but the problem is I saved the game. I saved my Let's Play that I did yesterday, and everything was running fine. I finished what I was doing, came out of the game, and now I can't get back in at all. So although it has backed up my save game, which it has, but I don't have a previous one. So the other thing I thought was, okay, well, multiplayer could be a problem. It's obviously not going on that donation drive, so I can afford to set up a new Let's Play to replace Frontier. Yeah. I'm going to have to jump over to Court Farm and stick with that, and then when MrSealyp is available again, do some more on Bally Spring. That's the plan. I wanted to just come on and update people. Pugster, making sure it's still working. Thank you very much, Pugster. I've moved some of these around, so you can have both. That's the thumbs up and you the man. Did I just say that out loud? That was really embarrassing. Anyway, so I thought, okay, the next thing will be the other thing I need to check, and this is the thing I wanted to go through and make sure I tried everything. So I go out to my empty slot on the end here. I just go to easy mode and go across to Frontier. I'm just going to load up a standard, not multiplayer. Thank you, Goggle Pop. You get the cheer again. I'm hoping the cheering and stuff's loud enough that it's working this time. After the last episode as well, after the last Let's Play live stream, I have added in a new picture to come up on the screen after a conversation that was had, but I'm going to save it in case a conversation along those lines come up again. Tony Parkinson in the house. Tony, you get a massive cheer, a big thumbs up, because you the man. Thank you, Tony. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Take those off. So right, I've got to do this. Yeah, you know what? I was really enjoying Frontier. I need to bring that back down to about there. Do that and that. Yeah, I was enjoying Frontier. But so anyway, so like I say, on here, so this is single player. If I deselect all mods and then go like this, so that's the required mods. We'll stick the required mods on and we'll press start. Now this will load up fine on a completely new save. So it's got to be something I've done on the map. It's not the map itself per se. It's not multiplayer. It's not a mod conflict. It's something on the map. And from what a lot of people are saying, it's cutting down the posts. It's the post cutting that's caused it. Ray the Canadian. Hello, Ray. Hey, however long you can drop in for is absolutely fantastic. Handy Frenchman. Turned out to be a drawbar mod. Yeah, that's why I've just got in and yeah, so I can get it to load up on its own. I can get it to load up in a brand new save and a brand new game. I just can't get into my previous save game. So yeah, that's it, unfortunately, for Frontier. Well, I can't do anything about it. I'm gutted. I'm not going to lie. This is to show you how gutted I am. I'm going full screen. I am absolutely gutted. I was thoroughly enjoying playing on Frontier. That's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I don't know. It's again, it's what I wanted to go. That's why I wanted to go live with this, because I didn't want it to just bang me post and say that's it, it's done. It's because I evicted people. That's why I said that, after all the stuff I was doing in the last episode, my brain went to that place of, it's because I was a terrible person. It's because I did something awful. Yeah, cutting the post. Oh, I can't believe it. And it was only worth 150 grand as well. It wasn't even worth doing. That's what I'm really annoyed about. And I thought, yes, because I'm open a new multiplayer. I could start a completely new multiplayer on a completely new map, but then I've got to reset absolutely everything I did, and I've got hundreds of hours on the on my save game where I cleared all of the earth, I cleared all of the sand, I cleared so much stuff. Honestly, I can't. I know sometimes I have done. Sometimes I've gone on if there's been a new version update to a map. I know Hydra. If I was using a dedicated server, we could roll it back and I would be on the previous save game. And I know the multiplayer server, G-Portal, up there on the screen. Go to them. You won't have this problem. It's because it's quicker and easier for me to jump on and do what I'm doing on the standard multiplayer. And if I need to add stuff in and take stuff out, it's a lot quicker for me to do it this way. You know, not that it's difficult to do on the multiplayer server, but it means I can just do stuff a lot faster when I want to get set up quicker. Yeah, I don't know. I've had Let's Plays where I've ended them part way through, where I've got to a point where it's not really been working, it's not been my jam. I did it on FS17, I think it was one of the American maps, and I'd started and I really just couldn't get into it. So I ended a couple early, but unfortunately, yeah, I've been judged. I've been found guilty of crimes against farming, apparently. So yeah, this is a standard, you know, base game save, and I honestly, the 2-3 times I cleared earth and cleared sand, it was, I mean, tons and tons of hours. What did I say? It was something like 6 million litres of earth. I did sort of 11 million litres of sand. I did so much. Yeah, it does happen. I could play some SnowRunner to distract myself. I could get the wheelbarrow back out again and no cuts. I could just go live for 72 hours and just go through with my wheelbarrow and get going. Honestly, I don't think I could do it again. It was fun the first time because I wasn't sure where it was going to go, what I was going to do. But now, I could pretend I woke up from a bad dream. I could do somewhere else. I was having a weird dystopian nightmare dream on an odd map. I could do. There's a whole load of different ways I could go about this, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to apologise to everyone. I just feel bad. You know, this is the first time because I'm in this situation where I can stream live and I can do stuff and I've got to stop looking at here and look at the camera. But I just needed to come on and apologise and say, look, what can I do? I guess that's it, isn't it? Am I going to disappear like the last farmer because I didn't find all the barrels? Yeah, I've been disappeared. That seems to be what's going on. Yeah, doing it again would be. I don't think I can go through that again. I could do the land clearing by. The problem is with that is there's a lot of it, and if you do it by land sculpting, if you do it by using the build mode, you lose loads of stuff. Yeah. Simulator YouTuber, that's what we're saying. Map crash. From what we can gather, I've been through all the different options on this stream to show everyone the various different options. It's not a mod clash. It's not a mod problem. We've been through that. It's not multiplayer. A lot of people thought it was that. So we've been on and done a few different things. That's an interesting one, Gold, but start a streaming Let's Play where you just pick a map and chat and go about whatever I'm doing. One thing I did wonder, and I did think, and I mentioned this a while back, is doing a Let's Play, and I think off the back of this one sort of failing, is do a Let's Play where it's controlled by you guys. Where it's controlled by you. You guys out there. I come on, a little bit like Court Farms in so much as I'm just... Thank you, Brian. That's very kind of you. Yeah, where I come on, and I'm basically... I'm an avatar. I'm an avatar for the chat. And there'll be a few options, potentially, but we can come on and we can play as a live stream where I will do what you guys want me to do. That way it takes, you know, when I do that thing where I'm doing a Let's Play and I'm saying, you know, I don't get what people want. If I do a lot of contract work, people don't like me doing contract work. It doesn't work out for Farmer Cop. No, I must admit, when I watched one the other day, I was watching thinking, oh, I don't know. Kind of subscriber contracts, yeah, that's a lot harder to do on FS22. I've talked about that a few times now. It's a lot trickier. I think what we'll do, let's get off of that. What I'm going to do is go to there, go to there, go to there, do that, and let's go full screen on this. So I'll just talk to the camera now. So it's a bit like a Q&A, just a chat with MrSealyp. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, giving the people that are on the live stream the ability to choose, to sort of steer me in a direction. You know, I can do a couple of things and say, you know, we can do this or this. What do you reckon? I haven't worked out to do voting. There is a way of doing voting on the chat, and I'm not too sure. Thank you, Stephen Hogg. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to that. Thank you, Stephen. Just realised if I'm on full screen, the picture doesn't come up. That's very kind of you. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just an idea. What do people think? Well, let me know in the chat. That's the thing. That interaction, that immediate interaction. So that takes away that thing of when I start a Let's Play, when people say, he always does that. He's doing the same thing he always does. Okay, then I will take that away from my control. That's in your control. You control how I start. That way, if you're in the stream, if you're live with me, yeah, you can set polls up on YouTube. I have to look into that and work out how to do it. Thank you, David. There's always a new map to tackle. Venture, adventure. Training Corps motto. Get in there. Nice. Thank you very much, mate. So we need to go back to that, and you need that and that. Cool. Thank you, David. Yeah, so I think that's something I think I would be so much more engaged, I think, in streaming more regularly as well. To jump on, go live, and like I did today, schedule it. Did that work as well? This is a kind of like saying, I'm explaining about Frontier. I know this is what people jump on for. What we got? Good morning again. Hello, hello. Oh dear. It's not the same. You're unique of how I play. I mean, again, I can't please everybody all the time, and I know there's that thing of people watch because of how I play. Then there are people that say, but I always play the same way. Thank you, Trucker Matsy. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. These button things are working well. I'm really happy with how it's still going. So I just think, I mean, all right, we could start out that way. And then used on co-op with is that at CLEG? Thank you, Tim. We're going mad today. It's going mad. We're lighting up. So I guess the first question would be then, what map do we go to? I need to think. I will choose the map. I will choose the map, and I'll have a look and have a think about what I want to go on to. Can I make videos of the live streams? How do you mean? Once the live stream is ended, the live stream then goes up as a video. It sits there. Perdum Clan, is that? Thank you, Perdum Clan. I might just leave it like that now. Thank you, Perdum Clan. I'm not sure what just plugged itself and unplugged itself. Then something went a bit funny. External hard drive. Oh, let's take that out. That's probably why. Put that back in there. Don't need that anymore. Close that. I think we're all good. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so I'm going to carry on with Court Farm the way I'm going with it, because I'm enjoying Court Farm. And 5 minutes to midnight in New Zealand. Woo! MrSealyp needs a Brazilian. No, thank you. There are. I'm just thinking. I'm not letting you guys choose the map. Are you joking? Are you absolutely insane? Hello, Glenn. Marlborough Man. Big Flats, Texas. I was thinking. I mean, yeah, Hank. I like that. Thank you, Faber Farming. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. It's all just ideas. Yeah, the co-op with MrSealyp. She is so busy. That's another one. Again, this is why, you know, I wanted to do this live stream. Again, the whole thing that's gone wrong with this is a nightmare. I started the co-op with MrSealyp, like I did when I did the Let's Play on what was the Dutch map that I did the Let's Play on with CLEG. Finally playing No Man's Land. Any map but not Court Farm. Well, I'm already doing Court Farm, so Court Farm Let's Play will carry on as it is, as my normal YouTube videos, but I'm just thinking of a streaming series. See, No Man's Land's a difficult one. I have had a conversation, and it's probably an interesting topic. Start from scratch on hard mode. Are you kidding me? It's hard enough anyway. When I did Griffin, Indiana, and Griffin, Indiana, this is rant time, people. It's time for a rant. People did the whole MrSealyp never plays on hard mode. MrSealyp never has seasons on. MrSealyp never plays with precision farming. He never goes. He never does this. Never does that. Never has weeds on. So I put everything on Griffin, and I could not make any money. I was frantically trying to make money. We did a little bit. We built up a little bit. We got a little way with it. But it was so difficult to get anywhere. And then people started complaining, saying, oh, the Let's Play's not going anywhere. It's getting really boring. Ah, dearie me. The greenhouse modular mod. Are you jerking? That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. That's what I need to just... The new Fruling map. I do like it, but Fruling, again, it's quite small. It's a tricky one to get going on. It needs to be a big-ish map, I think. Frontier, very funny. I'm not doing that again. We're not. No, I mean, I love it. It's a brilliant map. I love the idea. The whole concept is wonderful. It's just brilliant. Precision farming doesn't make it harder. Precision farming, I think, absolutely makes it easier. The one pass stuff, all the precision stuff is absolutely brilliant. I'm not a big fan of the season system. I'm not a big fan. I think you should have seasons on with the seasonal growth cycles, or seasons off completely, where it goes to the original, the OG FS19, where crops can grow very quickly. So you can kind of get through. I don't ignore the complainers. I should ignore the complainers, and people always tell me to ignore the complainers. But I do want to try different things. You know, I've always said it before. The French map. There's more than one. I think there's more than one. Glenleatham was a good map, actually. Yeah. Someone messaged me the other day and said Bucks County's had an update, and it's got all the animal types and stuff on it, like Ballyspring, I think. Pretty sure. And they said it's so difficult Anyway, I'll do a great job regardless of the map. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. The sandpit. That was actually, that's a good map, I have to say. I like that map. Anyone ready to see the new icon that I've got for the screen? Anyone's in the live stream survival on Hinterland, Riverside? I always want to. I've got to be so careful. Riverside 22. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. We'll you know. That's I think judging from the response I've had in the chat here, I like that as an idea. I think what we'll do is I'll sort out a let's play, and what I'm going to do as well. We're going to go onto the let's play with the standard machinery and equipment that you start with. So it'll be however the map comes. We will start with the start equipment, however it comes, and then, like I say, you guys will be sort of controlling what's going on. I appreciate the fact when people message me and say they always play on, whether it's easy mode. Some people message me and say, I don't understand why you're only earning this much, I get X amount. It turns out they're playing on easy mode. If you always play on hard mode because you want it to be more realistic and stuff, I totally get that, and that's absolutely brilliant. It's very hard to maintain, unless you're someone like Daggerwin, who will do his survival let's plays and he will earn a pittance for what he's doing, and he'll be on episode 95 and still getting 70,000 views. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, it's just finding a balance. So I think that's kind of that's where I'm kind of falling with it. I think because I'm now up and I've got the streaming bug and I've set up 2 now and they're running fine. I just go for normal economy just because it's middle of the road. It fits quite well. You can kind of something similar to Frontier play, yeah, potentially. I like the fact that was so different. I think as well, and that's why I'm thinking if I put it in the hands of the viewers watching, if we're going to choose equipment, we can look at the options available and people can say, look, what do we reckon? We can narrow it down to a couple of bits of equipment and then you guys will choose. I need to work out the voting thing. I don't know when it's going to start. This is not going to be an immediate thing. I'm probably going to do another episode on Court and then maybe another live on Court. I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll see. Westbridge Hills is a brilliant map. SealyG and I were talking about that the other day. It's a fantastic map. Now, SealyG is downloading, because FS22, if you're not aware, I mean, you probably are if you're already in the chat, but if you're watching this, if you've just picked up FS22 free on PlayStation Plus, this is the kind of content, this isn't the kind of content you can expect. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it's free. So SealyG is going to download it. So potentially we could get some guest appearances from SealyG, MrSealyp, potentially, again. I will probably do what I normally do, and I will set it up on multiplayer. I'm not sure if I'm going to go, like I say, if I'm going to go live, and I don't want to add any more complications. For some people it's going to be kind of straightforward, but for me, I'm new to all this, doing this professionally. Let's just go back to that. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a good idea. I need to double check something because I'm not sure how long I've lost my screen. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, there it is. We got it. How long are we going for? I should have a time on here. No, it's gone. Sorry, I'm just looking on my screen trying to work out how long I've been live for. 209 concurrent viewers, 122 likes. There should be 209 if there's been 209 concurrent. 34 minutes we've been going for, so I've done it again. We're not going to be as live for as long as I normally am, but anyway. The viewers become the transitional authority. Yeah, I mean, that is a little bit scary. 20-foot plough or a 1-foot plough. Okay, I don't know. I mean, within reason, we can kind of, we can narrow it down to a few options, and for what we do next, or what production chain we go for, or what crop type to put in the ground, or anything like that. Thank you, Gogglepop. You are, you know, you deserve this. Gogglepop is the man, and Hydra, and all, you know, the guys that I need to go in, and that's the other thing I need to do as well. Oh, so many things, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, I was going to show you my. Should I show it to you? Should I? Let's go on to here. Look, this is. You'll like this. After the conversation we had the other day, what do we reckon? If we have the artisan debate about anything again, it's not artisan, it's handmade. We can have that debate. What do you reckon? Let's turn it back off again. I like that. That just made me smile. After the conversation in the last live, I thought we'd put it on there. Anyway. So, only using one manufacturer. Ooh, I don't know about that. That sounds a bit dicey. Yeah, choosing how much or little I start with. I'm just thinking base game, whatever it comes with. I think. Ahoy, hoy there. Hello. You just got a PS4 this week. Brilliant stuff. Jump on, FS22, get going. The hands are not. An artisan slap, is there such a thing? To my mind, are we going to have this debate now? Looney Farm guys back in chat. Hello from Canada. Just all lizard stuff we could do. Yeah, so my way of looking at this, right, is you've got, with the Industrial Revolution, everything became more, you know, Feldin. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Hello, Feldin, how are you? Production lines and factories and automation and that kind of thing. If something's handmade, it's handmade. And you know, anyone that works in a small bakery, if they're making stuff by hand, it's handmade. To me, you've got people that are good at what they do, then you've got a master craftsman, and a master craftsman will be somebody who takes it to the next level. You know, they're up there. An artisan is up there with a master craftsman. Artisan anything is the very pinnacle. I mean, it has to be so phenomenally good. I think, personally. To just say something's handmade, therefore it's artisan, no, I don't think so. I think it's got to be next level for it to be artisan. Anyway, I'm ranting again. Unfortunately, Yoss, yeah. Feldin and Gogglepop. Oh, dearie me. What a combination. Anyway, anyway, that's all I was on for today. That was all I was going to stream for today. Was just to come on and say, look, this is the situation. This is what's happened to Frontier. I apologise to everybody that it's gone the way of the dodo. Whether it's I don't know. Whether it's a conspiracy, whether the authority has drugged me and this is all just some kind of dream, I don't know. Whether I'm going to wake up, whether I have been removed. Yeah, Ranty Pants, I know I'm off again. But anyway, it is what it is. But that's it. That's episode 21, the final frontier. Apologies again for everything that's gone wrong. It's one of those things. I hope you enjoyed the series to this point. I hope you know. I enjoyed it, and I hope you were enjoying it. I will go away and we'll give some thought to what we're going to do next with like I say, with live on a map. I mean, if I don't get many viewers, if there's no one on and no one suggesting stuff, then I'll just go on my own route. But I think it's a good idea. But anyway, if you have enjoyed it, if you did enjoy it, please smash that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, there are a lot of you that aren't subscribed yet. Please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. I've lost it. As always, thanks for watching.